My name's Sarah Brigham and I've got ACC in my trachea. So my diagnosis took a little while to come through. It started with me having a cough and getting increasingly out of breath. I'm quite active and I realised that I wasn't able to even walk up a flight of stairs without feeling out of breath. So I went to the doctor. Initially I was given antibiotics, sent away, that didn't work. They then assumed it was asthma, so I was given all the medication for asthma. That also didn't work. Eventually an asthma nurse identified that there was a problem and sent me to the hospital, and then scans basically came back which told them that it was ACC, and we understood from the endoscopy where they put a camera down your throat the size of the tumour, and so that was the point. And that whole process took probably about a year. So the first treatment I had, the most important thing was to get me to a position where I could breathe, because it became clear that I was breathing out of a really small part of my windpipe. So they did something called debulking, and after that I felt cured. I felt I could breathe. I went for a 5-mile walk the Sunday after. I felt really well, but the reality is that it was still there in the wall of my trachea. And so we then explored the option of surgery. Unfortunately, because of where my tumour is and because of the size of it, surgery isn't an option because it's too big. So I then had to start looking into other opportunities and other things that I could do. So the treatment option that was available to me, because I couldn't have surgery, was radiotherapy. And through my research, I realised that for my particular case, the best type of radiotherapy for me to have was carbon iron, because it had a better chance of working. Unfortunately, carbon iron isn't available on the NHS, and so I had to fundraise myself to get abroad to be able to get that treatment. I went to Heidelberg, University of Heidelberg Hospital for 7 weeks, and fundraised to send me over there and pay for that treatment. The side effects, again, are similar to radiotherapy and depend on where your tumour is. For me, because it was in my trachea, I had some side effects of struggling to swallow, some loss of hearing, but which returned. I was in Heidelberg for 7 weeks. I'm now 10 weeks on from the last treatment and I feel really well. So if I could give myself one piece of advice back at the point of diagnosis, it would be to recognise that this is a huge life-changing thing, but that actually there is hope, that there are people living with this and coping with this, and that science is changing all the time. There are cures coming in, there are new research, and if we can do anything, we can contribute to that and to support things like the SGC UK charity, and don't give up.